What is up, you guys? Welcome back to AFTERBUZZ TV for the Young and Hungry After Show. Will Josh finally remember who Gabi is, or has he already moved on to someone new? Well, you guys, we are talking all that and more here on AFTERBUZZ TV.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back. We are here again for the spring finale of Young and Hungry, titled Young and Amnesia. Guys, this episode was intense. It was crazy. But first, let's reminisce on this beautiful theme song.
I love this theme song.
I know.
Dancing and
We didn't sing it today.
It's
We
so
didn't.
fun.
I feel like I overcompensated because usually I'll sing the entire thing and then it's like we're in like 2
5
minutes into the
minutes?
after show and I'm like, oh hey. But you
Hey,
guys,
now we have 5 less minutes.
thank you guys for joining me again as always. And where can everyone find you on social media?
I'm Karina Vargas. You guys can find me everywhere on Twitter and Instagram at KarinaXVRGS.
I'm Becca Brown, and y'all can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Becca TV.
And what is up, you guys? You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Mr. Dakota T Jones. So let's go ahead and get into this because this was an awesome episode. Becca, what's up?
First comment I have to say,
Okay.
which summarizes the whole episode, is from Billie Jean Girl. Elliot likes Gabi. Aw.
I know. That was
so
heartwarming.
sweet. That
Yeah.
was really sweet.
That was really, really sweet.
Now, continue.
Okay. Well, you guys, I actually was there for this taping of this episode, and I wanted to show you guys a few photos. This was so much fun. I got to go meet the cast. I was invited by Rex, and it was just a total blast. The first photo we have is of me and David Holden,
I love
the creator of the show, and he was nice enough to invite us back like a week or so, or not a
Yeah.
week. How long ago was that? Not too long ago. A couple
Maybe like
weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
I think it was like 3 weeks ago now.
2 or 3 weeks ago.
It was so much fun. So he's a creator of the show, awesome. And I got my
you
photo
met
with Michael
him.
Bottaggio.
What?
I was so excited. He was
Are
so
you A?
nice. Yes. But he was so nice, and I was kind of nervous to go up to him, but Rex was like, just come here. And I was like, no, it's okay. I don't want to bother him. He's like, come on. And so Rex was like taking me around the set, like introducing me to everyone. And I got to meet Emily,
Aw.
which was so much fun. And I was super nervous to meet her. And it was funny because someone was talking to her during this photo. And like she was talking to them and like turned just in time. She's like, oh, I look awful in that photo. And I'm like, you want to retake it? She's like, I'm all right. But she was so sweet and talked to us for a while. And then here's Rex and I on the set. And this is the famous living room. And it was a lot of fun. I gotta say, that was one of my favorite tapings to go to, besides the one I went with you guys, because it was the spring finale. And
I
it was
know.
so final. And literally, I've known for months now that Josh and Gabi are getting back together.
Aw,
And
you had to keep that a secret
I did.
from us.
I did. I sure did. And it was so worth it, though, because that was an incredible episode. Okay, so let's kind of get into it here. Okay, so Josh has amnesia, right?
Yes.
But he remembers Yolanda and Elliot. He just doesn't remember Gabi.
You know what I thought at first?
What's that?
I thought that they were playing a joke on her, like a practical joke on Gabi, and it was like gonna be arranged by like Sophia and Elliot and Yolanda, and Josh actually did remember, but was
I kinda
acting
had
like
that
he didn't
feeling, too.
remember.
That would have been a cool way to go with it. And also, I thought, what if Josh was just like so scared? Remember before, whenever he had commitment issues, and he was like, "Oh, I can't do this." So I thought maybe, okay, like in the middle of him getting ready to profess his love to her, he freaked out and like wanted to get amnesia to forget to buy some time. Like I thought that might have been a possibility as well.
I thought
That'd
that
be
when
interesting.
Gabi was telling Josh in the living room like everything, and he was like, "I believe you" and stuff. I thought that right there he was probably gonna say, "Oh no, like this is a joke. Like I do remember everything." But
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then when he was like, "I'm sorry, but I don't remember anything,"
Ugh.
and I was like, "Oh, you
That
can't
was so
do that."
sad because okay, so he says, "All right, I remember you. You're Gabi something, and you're gonna be there for the audition meal."
Yeah.
So she goes and recreates this grilled cheese, and it's not good enough. And Voltaggio gets hired because Elliot wanted Michael Voltaggio.
Or did he?
He did. He
He
did
did
it
at
first.
first.
At first, kind of.
He did. But Voltaggio was hired, and he does not like Elliot and Yolanda. He's not there for their games. Does not want to be a part of it. And they're just like, I think that's what really set Elliot off. He's like, I thought I was gonna have this perfect relationship with Michael, and then now
And he
he's
doesn't
not-
like me.
He doesn't
Yeah.
like me, so I better get Gabi back because even if I don't necessarily love her like she did.
To go play along with
Right.
his games.
Exactly. Is that what you guys thought?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the thing that, like, I mean, Elliot and Yolanda work. They just have fun working.
Right.
And it's like, there's a line between working and having fun and then, like, not working, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the whole time we're thinking like, okay, what's gonna happen? Like Voltaggio got hired, so what is Gabi gonna do? Gabi's beside herself drinking wine at 9 a.m. I gotta say, I don't blame her. I mean, she's really thinking, I'm never gonna be able to go back into that house because I have no reason to. Like I was basically not given the job. Like if I show up, there's, you know, he's gonna have a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
So she begs and begs and begs Yolanda, like, please help me, and please help me just like show him this blanket. It'll be fine. Just like bring him in. So whenever he goes in, he's like, he does remember it, right? So he's thinking, this is awesome. I'm just gonna like put the pieces together. And who walks in?
I've never laughed so hard in my
I
life.
know,
That
was
scene
so
was
funny.
hysterical. I was like, oh my God, Sophia would walk in at this moment, and my mouth just like dropped open.
I
It
know.
was so funny. And I loved how like he also pretty much confesses of like, oh, I love the girl who lives here.
Right.
It just so happened that Sophia was the one who walked in, not Gabi.
I mean,
know.
technically they both live there.
Yeah.
That's true. But that was kind of scary because like, you know, she walks in and she does not know what's going on.
Yeah.
She didn't even give any consent or nothing, Jesus. She just like got kissed. That was
She's like, okay, great.
oh, that was crazy.
was
She was just like, "Ugh, what is happening? What is happening? Of course, she is always told like, don't say this, and then people are saying, say this, don't say this. And so then Gabi falls backwards into the garbage and was like, did you tell her? Did you tell her? And like they had like a screaming match, which was super funny.
I love that. It was like 5 minutes of pure
Yeah.
screaming.
I'm just gonna say, I was kind of scared about Gabi falling off that balcony.
So
Give me quite the heart attack.
I know. I
And
feel like
almost
so many,
as much as the dog. Oh,
I know. I thought of the dog when that happened.
maybe the dog jumped into the trash, into the garbage place.
Maybe.
You know.
Oh,
That's
maybe,
true.
yeah.
That's true.
Hey,
but
there you go. That makes me feel better.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the first two dogs definitely didn't die in that episode, but the third dog,
Jumped into the garbage.
okay, we'll say
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
We'll say that.
I think he survived.
Yeah, I'm sure he survived and he didn't get ran over in the street. Moving on.
Eh.
So Gabi finally goes up and she's like, I know I don't have any reason to be here, but I need to tell you that I was the person you loved. I went through all of this and I need you to believe me. And he's like, okay, I believe you, but I just don't remember it. And if I really loved you, I feel like I'd remember it. And I was like, oh, like knife to
Stab
the
me
heart.
in the heart, yeah.
What did you think of that moment?
Oh,
Because were you
that
thinking
was
he was
so
going to
upsetting.
remember?
Yeah, because that's the part where I thought, okay, he was just joking about everything and he's going to remember.
Yeah.
And then when he said that, I was like, you cannot say that. Like, that's so, like,
Heartbreaking.
hurtful.
Mm-hmm.
So, that was sad.
That's the worst.
I know. I was thinking,
I was
okay.
like, no.
I
I
know.
literally said no out loud, and I feel like I was getting, like, I don't know. I feel like it was really loud, and everyone could hear me in the studio when
I know. Well, I feel like I could hear
No.
myself freaking in the audience whenever I watched it back. You could hear me going, "No, please, Josh!" Like I was so sad, and I
That
think they
was
only had to
Dakota.
do like one take of that because everyone got the reaction they needed because everyone was freaking out. They're like, "Oh my gosh! Like
Yeah.
really? After all of this?" And I love whenever she's screaming. She's like, "The freaking squirrel came out and you bumped your head." And I think it was funny that he was like, "Well, no one can really make that up." So
So if you heard no, please, Josh, it was Dakota T. Jones.
yeah, that's
Don't
me.
forget the T.
Don't forget the T, guys. Yeah.
Hyper.
See, I had a microphone sitting in front of me, so like during the show, I'd be like, "Follow at Mr. Dakota T. Jones." And I'd whisper that. You probably could hear me a few times. Go back
They
and watch
hyperlinked his name in the end.
Yes. it. They did. They sure did.
I love you, Dakota.
Okay, so in the end, Elliot gives Josh his phone back, and he's done something. He's like, "Hey, I cleaned your phone for you. Here you go." So he goes in the elevator. He's going down, and then all of a sudden, he hears this song, and we see this cute little flashback to where they were singing it like the first day they met, or like the first day on the job or something, and they were just so like you could see the spark in their eye, like they wanted to know more about each other. And then as the doors are closing, he remembers.
I know. I loved all the flashbacks.
Me
That's
too.
so
I
cool.
loved
Loved
the
it.
flashbacks.
They
I was
looked
like,
so
oh, the good
young.
times.
I know they look tiny.
They
I know.
did. They
And
looked
Jonathan,
really young.
Jonathan, he's like freshly shaven, and he has his little cute, like as Gabi says, dinosaur teeth, like little cute teeth.
Dinosaur teeth.
Then he always says that too. He always says, "I have the cutest little dinosaur teeth," because he's got like tiny little
does.
teeth. Yeah,
Aw.
and they have little spaces in between them. It's funny.
The
But
show is just full of very attractive people.
Yes.
fair enough.
TBH.
Amy Carrero. Anyway, Emily Osment. Kim
Ashley
Whitley.
Tisdale.
Everyone.
I have a major crush on Kim Whitley, not gonna lie. Okay, so they're going to Aspen on this train, right? Sophia and Gabi. Gabi's thinking, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. Sophia's thinking, oh my gosh, I need a drink. I'm going to have to listen to like 23 hours and 55 minutes of this going on. And she goes to get drinks, misses the train, but we hear the song. And he comes on the train. I almost said on the crane. He rides in on a crane.
Well, okay. I was like, oh no, this is going to be another like cliffhanger episode where it just ends with like Gabi going off to Aspen by herself.
Oh, that would.
Or like him try to make the train and like it
Yeah,
doesn't work. Because then that happened
that
in
would have been
Friends.
horrible.
That
Remember-
happens in every show.
Do you remember the
movie.
first time I've ever seen that happen was whenever on Friends, I think Rachel or I think Rachel was
Rachel
running
Ross.
to the plane, and like he just walks in and misses, and she was gonna say like I love you. I felt like that was gonna happen.
Hasn't
But-
that happened in Young and Hungry before? Like the plane
The
thing? Yep.
Yeah. So I'm glad that they decided this
Yeah.
time, no, we're not gonna do a plane, we're gonna do a train. And
It rhymes.
they're actually gonna get to be
Planes,
together.
trains, and automobiles.
Exactly. And it was fulfillment, don't you think?
Yeah.
This episode gave us fulfillment. So
It did.
like I can rest easy in the next few
Yeah.
months knowing that we're not gonna have an episode, and I can wait and feel like, okay.
I feel like there wasn't a cliffhanger, which makes me feel good. And I'm like, yes, I'm excited for next season. Even though if there was a
Mid-season
cliffhanger, I'd
finale.
still be excited.
So excited, yeah. But totally. And not only that, but like we find out Elliot is responsible because Yolanda was saying, because of this song, you were able to figure it out.
I loved the song.
I know. And so I love whenever she leaves, he's like, all I want to get is a little bit closer.
I love how it's like something just simple that jogged his memory.
I know. But it was sweet because
It's
literally
sweet,
that
yeah.
was like one of their first moments together.
That's
was
how I
good.
describe
And I
it.
love that Rex remembered that.
Mm-hmm.
That song kind of tied them together.
I know. Props to you, Elliot.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so confused now.
What?
Because Rex was
Oh, I know I
mentioned.
said Rex.
I know you said Rex, but I knew what you meant. I know what you
Elliot.
meant. Yeah. Okay, but before we end, I do want to go into a prediction segment.
Oh.
Your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Thank you. I want to do this because we don't really have a cliffhanger, so we can't talk about what we think is going to happen based on that. But because of this and them getting back together, what are you hoping to see moving forward?
A wedding.
A wedding.
Whoa.
Pump the brakes. Dang.
Whoa.
I want them to get married.
So
but
that
I
way they
mean,
have to lock it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then see their marriage life.
Ooh, that would be a cool season
You
to
know?
kind of see their marriage life. Yeah.
Kind of see how it all unfolds.
I'm ready for them to be a more stable and get into a place where they can actually move forward in their relationship and not break up and get back together, break up and get back together. Because as Sophia said herself, I can't wait to relive it all.
Yeah.
Sarcasm.
I know. So I'm really hoping that they actually figure themselves out and are able to move forward. And even though the relationship's not going to be perfect because no one's is, they're able to make it work
Yeah.
and not have to break up every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What do you think? What's one of the things that you want to see in the new half season?
More Alan.
Yeah, he hasn't been in
Yeah, I
around
know.
for a
A
while.
lot more Alan. I want to see a foster daughter back. I don't think that's gonna happen though.
No.
But I'd like to see that. Maybe Ashley Tisdale's character back. I know we all want that back.
I want that back so that way we can have her back in studio.
Well, I knew that part much.
I think that's
And also
good.
Sophia
Yeah.
and Kim, and Sophia and Yolanda. See, now I'm doing it. It's contagious.
You know, I'm
Sophia
ready-
and Yolanda getting in
So,
relationships.
yeah, I've been saying that all season.
Yep.
Right, and we have seen an episode of this new this new half season, so we can't say much. But I'd like to see a certain someone in a relationship, and hopefully that happens.
Mm-hmm.
I know we've said it for a long time, but you guys, thank you so much. Is there anyone you want to shout out in the chat real quick?
Yes. I'm gonna shout out to Billie Jean Girl, and to Jasmine, and to Jamie.
What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. We can't do these after shows without you, so thank you for watching from the bottom of our heart. If you're listening to us on iTunes, make sure to give us a 5-star rating. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to give us a big thumbs up and comment below. We love talking to you guys, and of course, you can follow us on all of our social media. Again, Becca, where can everyone find you?
Y'all can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Becca B Talks TV.
And you guys can find me at Karina XVRGS.
And you guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Mr. Dakota T. Jones. And my new talk show, Millennial Hollywood, which is actually not so new anymore. We're getting ready to do Season 2, Episode 1 on June 2nd at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time with the cast of Stitchers, 2 of the characters, Ritesh Rajan and Damon Dayu.
And Stitchers and Shadowhunters is back in 2 weeks. Our after show for Stitchers is back in 3 weeks.
Something like that.
3 weeks. And our after show for Shadowhunters will be back in 2 weeks.
Yes.
So, stay
So
tuned.
excited, yes. And if you want to watch the series finale of Baby Daddy, yes, series finale, make sure to wait for 5 minutes and jump on over. We're going to be in the same studio, me and James Lott Jr., for the Baby Daddy after show. We've got lots of tears, and we're going to need some champagne to get through it. So make sure you tune in. We love you guys. Stay young and stay hungry.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.